Welcome back to another episode of I Cook, She Drinks. Today we have a special guest with us. You know what? This guy's known internationally. He's like a snake. He can stab with his tongue. He'll hit you with his uppercuts and his blows from his mouth. I would know. That's how I got him on the show. Anyway, I got Pat Stay here, guys. International known, battle rapper, champion of the world here.
What's up?
Pat, why did you decide to do my show? Let's be honest.
You want to be honest?
Yeah, you felt sorry for me?
No, I like to eat, first of all. I like to drink. Won't be drinking today, but we will have our drinks later. When I got contacted by you, you know this, I said, let's meet up first, right?
Yep.
So I had to sit down with you. We had lunch. I immediately said, I like this guy, I respect this guy. He told me all about everything you're doing. I think it's a genius idea. I haven't seen anyone else do it. It's usually just focus on the cook doing his thing, but bringing guests, it's very innovative, and I rock with you and the whole entire idea, and that's why I'm here.
Man, I appreciate that, and you know what? Again, yeah. But
that's not why.
Aside from that,
that was like a gimme.
Showing a little initiative.
Right. So I'm going to immediately get into the questioning because you know what? I find you a very rounded individual. I think you're funny. I think you're creative. You have some really, really talented skills that a lot of people can't do. You're very witty. Dude, you're a pretty handsome looking fella.
Thanks.
You know? And I'm going to tell you this. So when I start watching your on YouTube and I'm watching your battles, I get completely lost. Where did you come up with this?
I mean, I always been I always needed to express myself in certain ways. So writing was off the rip, just right off the jump. I had to, I used to type on a keyboard unplugged from a computer for hours every day just to get my thoughts out. So writing was automatic. But I was also a class clown. I was also verbally abusive when I was young, dissing people left, right, and center and stuff like that. But I liked attention, you know what I mean? And I was good with my words. I was good at making fun of people, the clown or whatever. So that shit just came natural. When I'm battling someone, I'm not thinking about rap at all. I'll dig right deep into them. I don't even give a shit about their rhymes. I'll watch their interviews. I'll pick them apart as a person, and I can just watch their flaws and things like that, and pick them apart as a character. You know what I mean? And that's what inspires me. And I don't even really think of rap at all. Even though I can rap, I think further beyond that. I don't want to I don't even care about lyrically killing you. I care about when you go home, your homies are making fun of you for the next 10 years. You know what I mean?
And you do that to people.
Yeah, I do that to people. That's
I think, and I've told you this before, I think my favorite battle that you did was against Marwan.
Oh, fuck.
Man, so nothing against Marwan. I mean, everyone has their talent, their own ways. I don't know. That came fierce. That was almost, to me, it seemed like it was personal. You came at him, you attacked him, and your lyrics blew my mind. I was sitting there, and I was just I think my jaw hit my chest, and I just looked at the screen, and I can't believe he just came up with that shit. Yeah. But that was an intense battle. Tell me a little bit about that.
We had a problem. See, it wasn't that deep, but when I was just coming into battle rap, I was kind of different. So I took things more personal. So he was battling someone, and I was in the crowd, and he was like, and fuck Pat Stay, blah, 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 blah. He don't want to throw hands, says I'll take Patty's cake. Mind you, I'm from Dartmouth and drunk. So I'm not having it. Everyone's like, oh, he's just talking about rap. I'm like, no, fuck that. So I literally bust through the crowd right on camera. I'm like, well, fucking what's up? And they're like, Pat, he's just rapping. I'm like, I don't give a whatever, just being an idiot. It was an embarrassing moment, to be honest with you, but I was young. So I tried to fight him, got kicked out, and then that caused an online feud. I felt really bad for it. I made an apology, and he kind of made fun of me for it. He's like, oh, you look like a little baby. And anyway, so we had words.
Yeah. And
that's how it started. It was my fault. But during that battle, we did not like each other. So I was like, I'm going to say the absolute worst things I possibly could. And he happened to have an autistic brother. Shouts out to him and Marwan. I'm very close with him. So I was just digging as deep as I possibly can. And I think I crossed a lot of boundaries, but at the same time, it kind of worked out in my favor. Yeah. He knew what I was going to say because someone in the crowd that I was close with told him prior because I had this planned. Okay. So his whole first round was and if you say this, blah, 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 and I did. So it made it look that much more intense. Yeah. But did I elaborate on that too much?
No, that was good.
It was intense. I watched that one with you. Yeah, it was intense.
So when did it first start? When did you first start writing? At what age were you just I'm going to do this. I'm going to start battling. I'm good. I can communicate. I'm going to do this.
This shit started in Sackville, if you know that. people that are here would know that, you know what I mean? And like, there's a guy named Casper and a guy named, what was it, Lex? Lex, yeah. So they battled. And I mean, battle rap existed, but this is like a different format, like a mostly written format and one-on-one, a cappella or whatever. And I seen that, and then on this website, they're like, yo, we want to do another one. Who's up for it? Me, because I was rapping at the time, making songs.
Yep.
And we just kind of met outside. It was just a street thing back then, from the graffiti pit on Lower Water Street. And I just showed up. His neighborhood was there. I wasn't from there, so I didn't really have that much people, but we were all still there, and it was just kind of like, and I just destroyed him. You know what I mean? And I just destroyed everyone after that.
So do you like? Now you tell me you like to fly out. You're off the cuff. You like to do a lot of stuff in the moment. You like it to be organic and feel what you're feeling at the time. So my thing is, do you spend much time like pre-writing or writing your lyrics, or do you wait till the last couple hours and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm saying.
I'm really last minute, man, and I don't really write anything down, but I have a lot of stuff planned in my head. You know what I mean? Like, depends on a lot of, depends how things are going. Whether I can flip one of his lines or stuff like that. But I'm super, super last minute with it. I think if I'm too prepared, then it comes off too much like a play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just too like structured and organized, whereas I can just go in there, and sometimes when pressure hits you, that's when you act the best, you know what I mean? Like, you perform the best, and so I'm kind of unorthodox with that. A lot of people are more like structured. They have their stuff done like a month prior, and they have it practiced.
And you can see that. I mean, I find when I'm watching you, you're very charismatic. You flow, the way your body language is. You just roll with it and you go. And I think that's what keeps me, as a viewer, watching you. Yeah. I'm interested because I'm always waiting for what the is Pat gonna do? Yeah. What's he doing next? Or what's he gonna say? So I don't know if you remember this lyric, or if you can bring it back to me. What's that one you're talking about, moonwalking with your steel-toe boots? Do you remember that one?
I don't remember the actual line, but it was like I'm talking about him like having no style. He's just kind of like a meathead. I said something like, my style's magnificent, swag dripping. I'm way too smooth, y'all. The white Snoop Dogg. I can moonwalk with steel-toe boots on. And
yeah, man, that is the shit. Yeah. That's what the best is about this. He's creative, and you can.
And I moonwalked.
You did moonwalk, right? But you weren't wearing steel-toe boots.
I know, and you know what? The funny thing is about that, it's actually easier to moonwalk in steel-toe boots because of the heaviness, and then the front and stuff like that. Yeah. I practiced while I was doing labor work. I was doing like roofing and shit like that, and I had the steel-toe boots.
Again, like that's what I'm saying. Like with your lyrics, they're creative, and when I'm listening to you in your battle, I don't feel like your stuff is like prescribed. Like you don't write it ahead of time. I feel like you have some, but I think a lot of it is off the cuff. It's organic, and I think it's funny. And when you do rap, it's like you paint the whole picture. Yeah. I mean, if there's snot in my nose or drool's coming off my lip,
I'm on it.
You're on it, right? If I got dirty ears and my stinks,
I'm on it.
I'm on it, right? You got shit, right? So all I got to say is, if any of you are going to hang out with Pat Stay, make sure you're together, because you will be dissed and not missed. I'm telling you. But what we're going to do,
guys...
I think
what we all want to know is the size of this statue's cock under that leaf.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's something like this.
That's Fat David.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend we're not fucking distracted.
So the thing is, I gained a lot of weight over the last few years, 5 years. And I'm 40 years old, and I'm not going to the gym like I should.
We travel a lot.
You look good, man. You look good.
My son says to me, he goes, Dad, when are you going to get straight? I'm like, what are you talking about when I'm going to get straight? He goes, well, you got a big belly. You need to get straight. They were calling me Fat David. Fat David, got my belly. So my wife goes on Amazon, finds his character, Fat David. That's kind of my dude, man. That's Fat David. He stays in my kitchen, that's it.
Yeah, I like him.
So talk about the kitchen stuff. You know what? Let's get into the food.
Let's do it.
So Pat, what we're going to do a roasted garlic cream pasta, almost a carbonara style. I've got some duck prosciutto that we're going to put in here. I got some red onion, some bacon, mushroom, kind of the theme what we're going with today, right? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get the pan started up over here. And you like pasta, right?
I like everything, man, everything.
Is Pat gonna cook with you? You gonna make him do some shit or what?
You know what, there's really not much to do. What I'd like Pat to do though, if I'm gonna construct the dish, Pat, why don't you construct a rhyme about what we're cooking here? Can you do that on the fly? Can you think you do that?
I said, man, this shit looks tasty as fuck. Thank God you made me this duck. I know it's gonna give me bad gas. My ass crack gonna be like quack, quack. Hey, yo, Quake, what you laugh at? disrupting us for? Why you tell us all these years you've been ducking me for? Just joking. He would roast me in a freestyle battle all day. Yeah. Let's get it poppin'.
All right, let's get this started before we get too over-censored. So I'm gonna toss in it. You know what? Let's just do this.
It's the gin. You know, let's talk
We got the
about
bacon.
Amanda's got hooked up with some really yummy gin and soda with some cucumbers. It's fresh.
Okay, where they
Every
from?
time
Local,
you say,
man,
anytime
Halifax.
you say a word, it brings me back to one of your battles. So you said something about being delicious. You missed this. You remember that one?
No, you might be thinking of one of my selfies.
Oh, coming straight from Tom Selleck's mouth over here.
Yo, Tom Selleck bit my dog, man. R.I.P. Gareth, man. Seriously, he bit his finger. Son of a bitch. Obviously, he was hungry.
You
Should've
said
met
Tom
my boy.
Selleck?
Tom Selleck, but
Yeah, he
his
bit
dog.
it was in the paper and everything.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
You know what? I honestly, like, with the talent that you have and just hanging out with you, like, you need a stand-up comedy show. You're a comedian, not just a lyricist. And I mean that, like, generally this guy is just naturally funny,
Yeah.
right?
What'd you say?
Give up.
Give up the
Yeah, get
rap.
off the ribbity rap, Pap. I can pull your pants up.
So
Grow up.
tell us a little bit about some of your new ventures now. I see, like, you know, you're playing a little bit with this new character, Unreasonable Rob, who's a complete f***ing nutball. Tell me a bit about that.
Unreasonable Rob is just someone like, so we were just sitting around and there's this guy named Nathan who's he's a nervous guy. He just never acted or nothing like that. Just works at McDonald's, nice young man or whatever. He's a little socially awkward and stuff, but he's especially like nervous of me for some reason. I make him nervous. And I was like, we need to act on this. So let's kind of just like do some improv shit. And you know, I was fucking around and putting stabbing cheese with a knife, putting it to his throat. I was being like right sexual with him, like undoing my belt and like. So and we just posted it. We didn't think anything of it, and then it just got a really, really good response. So we did a second one. It's still getting a good response. It's just me being like extremely rude. You know, he's like, I don't even want to give anything away. He's me being extremely rude, extremely. I'm the older brother he's dating my sister, and I'm just fucking not having it. You know what I mean?
And I'm telling you, I watched the first episode, and I was waiting for some even worse to happen. I was like, this is Pat's, and you know what? I found the first episode was kind of tied back. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Did you like the second one?
The second was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole the bathtub bit
Yeah.
killed me.
I think next scene we're gonna be in the sauna. I'm gonna, you know, make him do pottery in front of me, like
In the sauna.
not in the sauna, but with just really weird ass shit, right?
So it's going to be like a scene from Ghost, and you're just going to
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and you're going to be between your legs doing the pottery in the sauna?
Yeah, exactly. Teach him how to play pool while I'm behind him with a chubby.
Are we gonna collaborate? I cook, she drinks. We're Unreasonable Rob.
If you want.
And then you got a drink for me, I'll come.
Okay, listen.
But I don't work for free. I work for gin.
Okay.
She works for alcohol. All right, so if you guys look over here, you can see the garlic in here. Everything's getting brown. We got the mushrooms. Everything's collaborating in here pretty nice. All right, so...
Pick it up. Just joking.
Here, come over here. Come over here.
You know what?
Pat's
You
coming over.
gotta
He's going to start
talk now.
hand
He's gonna
tossing.
make you do shit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. All right. So, what I want you to do is toss that pan like I was just doing it. Make sure it's mixed around. What, are you stabbing a guy?
I don't fucking
Roll your wrist, man. Roll your wrist. Toss that
What are you stabbing a guy?
like this. Look.
Well, I'm scared to fucking
No,
drop.
you don't. This is what you do in Dartmouth. That's stabbing. Show me what you do when you toss a pan, man.
There you go.
There we go.
See, now I'm losing a bunch of onions.
That's all right. It was a piece of bacon. We're gonna feed that to the cameraman.
There we go. How do you like me now?
That's pretty good. All right. So what we're gonna do? See the garlic's so nice and brown. You just stand back here. I don't want you to burn the little bit of hairs you have on your forehead
Please
off.
not. That's a lot. What's that, wine?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. All right. So with this here, I'm gonna add some cream.
Take a 5-minute break. I'll add some.
I'm not interested in that cream though. I'm looking for a white sauce, not a clear sauce.
Anybody who eats this is gonna get pregnant.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Sorry, man.
That's funny. All right. So I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna add your pasta. You can go sit back down.
Right.
and we'll get you fed.
Come drink
So
with me.
if you guys take a look here, we get some. You tried the duck breast earlier, right?
Yeah.
So it will give you gas, I'm sure.
Yeah, I love it.
All right.
Your
And
wife.
I want you.
Have another piece?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Open up.
Oh, that was
Almost.
close.
If that had been on camera, that would have been money.
Yeah.
Can you slow that down when we do the replay and show it bounce off his face and hit the ground?
Oh.
All right. So we're gonna add your pasta in here. Hope you're f***ing hungry.
Driving.
Straight out of the Ziploc bag.
I already pre-cooked it, and when I pre-cook my pasta, I cook it to about just below al dente. Then I put olive oil on after it's drained. That way you can keep it for a few days. That way you don't have to cook pasta all you want.
Fuck, that duck is good, man.
Oh man. So that comes from a place in Halifax called Rito's. We've already done an episode with him. If you guys are ever interested, check him out. All his smoked meats and everything is fantastic. So now I'm gonna add that duck in here. Quack, quack.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we get the pasta here. We're gonna take this, we're gonna go from the pan to the plate. Follow me, we're there in a second. All right, guys, so we have the food all plated up. You can see the smoked duck in there, the cured duck prosciutto with fettuccine pasta. We get some cheese, some mushrooms, some bacon. I'm telling you, I didn't add egg in here, but this is as close to a carbonara without using the egg as you're gonna get. The flavor's gonna be fantastic. Pat, let's see what you think.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get a meat shot in there. Boom.
Duck.
Definitely need some meat in there.
I'm hiccuping from the gin. Don't be a hog. You know, I'm over here drinking. I need some food in my belly. How is it?
It's fucking delicious.
That is really good.
Real good.
If the pasta's good, you enjoy it. What do you think?
So good, so good.
All right.
And he pulls it to himself.
Here.
Don't worry, I don't want any duck.
So when you first bite in, what is the
Just
first
spin
thing you taste?
Well, I made sure I got some duck in there, so I tasted meat. Not the first time.
Yep.
And just a nice creamy sauce for the pasta. One of the most delicious pastas I've ever tasted, man. I think that we should.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I don't bullshit.
Yeah.
I think that we should be friends.
Done. It was easy.
Yeah, that was
All you
good.
gotta do, I'm telling you, all you gotta do is feed people and they like it. You can make friends with anybody.
Anyway.
Does your wife like to drink?
She drinks casually with me,
So
right?
she'll come and have a drink with me?
Oh, fuck yeah. No,
Okay,
she
well then
definitely.
we can be friends.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
fuck
people
Wicked.
who don't drink make me nervous.
guys-
So
That's it. We got Pat's Day. He's happy. He didn't.
Very happy. I'm gonna finish this whole shit. This is delicious, man. Hit up my boy, man. I'm telling you, this is.
I
shit
cook,
is
she
bomb.
drinks.
I
Check
cook,
out Pat's
she
Day.
drinks.
Check out Pat's Day on the YouTube. Check him out. When's your next battle?
PatStay_902, man. Check me out, man. And that's my Instagram. My next battle is in June.
All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning
Thank
into
you.
I Cook, She Drinks. Thanks, Pat, for showing up. Really appreciated it.
you eat it.
Guys, next time, let me know what you're thinking. You know, if you want to see some of these guys do some crazy shit when I had them on here, you know, do something different, let me know. This would have been the guy to do some shit.
It's not gonna be the last time I'm here, man. So we're gonna figure out some shit, man.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
You heard it out.
Next
you know
time
what?
I'm gonna eat a duck dick.
Anyway, before this goes off the rails, because it already has, you know what? We're going to take off out of here with this duck episode. Tune in next time on I Cook, She Drinks. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Boom.
So we are making a girly drink. I'm
right.
excited. You're my little
If you
girly
put a
friend.
drink in my face, I'm not gonna say
You're
no.
not gonna
I'm
say
not
no.
gonna say no.
Okay, well, we're doing a cotton candy martini. So first thing I'm gonna do is put some ice in here.